Hello, it is day 3 of PAX. I don't have a lot of time to vlog because my ride's almost here. But the big thing today is we're doing our Nintendoaire panel tonight. We have a bunch of meetings, of course, throughout the day today. And then that tonight, like I said, I'm in a rush. So I'll see you on the floor, okay? Today's shirt says Flight Crew on the front. And then on the side, there's the Star Fox logo. On the other side, it has the Nintendo logo. And then on the back, it says Star Fox Zero. Yay!
So Cadence of Hyrule was announced. So you know, there's no games right over there. They're doing Necrodancer Cross Nova. Yeah. If you could do, whether it's Coma or Embrace or even something completely different, cross that over with a Nintendo franchise or like remake an old Nintendo franchise, dormant or active, what would it be and why?
Oh, I would have to go. I mean, there's so many I love, and by the way, I think that those guys are doing an amazing job with Cadence. It just looks beautiful. I can't wait to get my hands on it.
Apparently the pixel art of some of the guys who worked on Sonic Mania.
Yeah.
Which, like, that's perfect.
Yeah. So that's really inspiring. If I had to choose one, it would be Metroid. I just love the protagonist. I love the dark, eerie atmosphere. I love the exploration mechanics of the Metroid. I just love the Metroidvania genre to begin with, and our next game is going to be following in that particular genre anyway. If I could cross over, it would definitely be something Coma-esque with the Metroid franchise. Or just our take on Metroid would be so fun to do. Yeah, I would love that. But I'm just really excited about Cadence as well. It's very inspiring to see good indie developers doing that kind of work.
Alright, just got done at Head Up Games. Played 5 games. We were scheduled for 4, and there just kept being more games. Vambrace Cold Steel, which Neil played. So I don't know much about it, but it had great artwork. Looked really nice. I have no idea how it plays. We'll talk to Neil about that. And then I played, I don't have the name of it. This was the one that wasn't on my list of games that they were going to have there. But it's coming out on PC and Switch, I believe. And that was really cool. I'll have to look up the name of it, but it was a kind of like, you had a little car and you would drive around, you're trying to finish a track, and you play it with other people, and if everybody fails to finish the track, then you have a round of like adding pieces to the track to either try and make it finishable, or screw up the people that you're playing with. So that was cool. I could see that being a good party game. Simple controls, which means I'm sure it could be mapped to a single Joy-Con on Switch, which could work out well. And then Colt Canyon, top-down twin-stick shooter, roguelike. It had a very like Atari 2600 art style that looked pretty nice. And yeah, that one handled great. Procedurally generated, you're a cowboy, you shoot little dudes. There's like stealth elements in that you can like hide in tall grass. Dead End Job, which we already actually have footage of from GDC. It's Binding of Isaac mixed with Luigi's Mansion, and it was a lot of fun. Great art. Reminded me of something that like Zoink would do, like Stick It to the Man, those guys. It had that kind of vibe to it, similar kind of like 90s gross out art style. So that was neat. What was the last one? Oh, Silver Chains, first person horror. I got to play a little bit of that. Felt similar to something like Layers of Fear, but with a bit more like inventory management. And maybe a bit less of a walking simulator. He said there's no weapons. Right away you see a cabinet that you can hide in, so that's always a good sign. But yeah, didn't get to play a whole lot of that. We're kind of rushed on time. What I played, it felt good, it looked good, had a cool vibe to it. So yeah, look forward to seeing that on Switch. Now I'm relaxing, recharging, and then we're gonna head out and play some more games. like a fair legal move. That looks like a machine gun. That's slightly more than a machine gun.
So John, now you're the subject of the camera for the first time.
Alright.
Oh, hi. And you're ready to play against Mitchell.
Hello, I forgot what waving is.
You can pick whatever you want.
It's a crazy game.
Oh no, I'm not playing. Mitchell's playing.
Are you Wang Tang or are you Gun Rock?
I'm Wang Tang.
Okay.
Oh man.
I'm not sure if this game is vaguely racist or
I
not.
found a fighting game
It probably is.
So PAX is closed, or the show floor is closed, and we're gonna go walk down to the theater for Nintendoaire and see if we have a line yet. Potentially setting ourselves up for disappointment, but let's find out.
We're expecting people. Okay. Because we already had lunch class earlier. We told them you can only line up.
Well, is this going to show the same thing as up there? Yes. I don't know if you want to double check the rule set for the money match in the end, or if you just trust me.
Trust you.
Okay. I have all items on.
This is a big empty room.
For now. It will soon stop me.
Alright, so we're half an hour out from the start of Who Wants to Be a Nintendoaire, our first panel here at PAX. We're in a very large, currently empty room, but it'll be full later, hopefully. Hopefully it'll be full. They're getting all the technical who-whats set up.
Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Nintendoaire? Who here has ever been to one of our panels at PAX East? Yeah, thanks for coming back. We're Nintendo Report. There's a lot of us here. There's our director, John Raridan. I'm the owner, Neil Monahan. We also have... We celebrated our 20th birthday back in March. We've been around for a very long time. We used to be playing GameCube. If you know what Planet GameCube is, like, we should talk because that's really cool. It's been a long time. We also have helping me, we have Billy Brown, who, he's not really associated with stuff, he's just one of us friends. So I'm happy to have him help. Usually my wife's here, but she's with my baby, so it makes it a little hard. And then we have Ashley Barnett, who used to write for Nintendo Report, but she's also a really good friend. He's helping out. I also want to shout out to Zach Miller, also with the site, who helps the questions. He used to be out here, but he lives in Alaska. He came to Boston a couple times, so that's not like a thing we do all the time. Scott Thompson, who helped originate this silly idea with me years and years ago. We also have a whole mess of other people: Mitchell Parton, Alex Falafi, Matt Zadaniak, Dave Egoff, Becky, Julia.
All right, so back at the hotel. After PAX Day 3, and this was definitely the longest day, but also kind of like the last big day. We have our Animal Crossing panel tomorrow, and then we're done. But today played plenty more games. It was actually, yeah, it was my longest day. Got there a little before 9, so about an hour before the show floor opened, because we had appointments starting right at 10 when it opened. So waited in line, that's always fun. And then played a bunch of different stuff. Tonight at 9 we had our Who Wants to Be a Nintendoaire panel, which Neil hosted. Did a fantastic job. There were, I guess, like, I don't know I don't remember what the final count was, but over 200 people showed up, had a great time, and there will be a video of that going up on the YouTube channel at some point in the future. It's a an hour long panel, so it'll take me a little bit to get up, but it should be a pretty decent video. I actually took the time to set up microphones and multiple cameras, and it should be pretty good. And yeah, overall it was just a great panel. Like I said, we have our Animal Crossing one tomorrow, which is today if you're watching this, at 2 o'clock. So I guess if you happen to be at PAX, come see our Animal Crossing panel. It'll be fun. I'll actually be on that panel, not just running around with cameras, and along with Alex Kulafi and Neil Ronahan. We're going to talk about the history of Animal Crossing, our experiences with it, and then talk about the new one coming out, what we think that game ought to be, needs to be, should be, and it'll be a lot of fun. And that'll wrap up our PAX experience. But yeah, I think this will be, I don't think I'm going to do a vlog tomorrow because it would just be going to the panel, because that's all I'm doing tomorrow. But there will be a video of that as well. And that one will also be, I believe it'll be streamed live on Twitch as well through PAX East. So you ought to be able to find it on there too if you're watching this before 2 o'clock. If you're watching it after, I assume they'll have it archived somehow. So, check that out. And yeah, I think that's all I've got. If you've been enjoying these vlogs, let me know. It's kind of a different thing that I'm trying out. Honestly, I was putting together that 20th anniversary video for the site, and one of the places that I pulled a lot of footage from, a few of the places, was the old like E3 DVDs from, and like the Planet, or the trip to Japan that they went on to like get the GameCube when that came out, and seeing, they were essentially vlogging before vlogging was like a thing. So that was kind of cool to see from a historical context, but then I kind of thought, like, when we're doing the 40-year anniversary, we ought to have stuff like that for that. So thought, for these events, this might be a kind of cool way to chronicle the history. So if you've enjoyed them, let me know, and also I'm glad if you've enjoyed them. And yeah, thank you for watching these. If you watched them, if you missed any of them, there's one for day 2, day 1, and there's also one for day 0. From when we first got here, because we saw Crash Team Racing on day 0, so there's a vlog for that as well. But yes, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet to NWR TV, do that. Subscribe. There's a button right down there. Also right down there is a link to our Discord. It's in the description, and you can join that and chat with us. You can check out NintendoWorldReport.com for a whole lot more, and if you want to support this channel along with that site, you can head over to patreon.com/NWR. Once again, my name is John Reardon, and I will see you next time.